young samurai! Yes, I have aged 1,000 years and I can no longer play this game, lad. Have you gone yet? Do you believe that? I'm gonna have to finish the game, aren't I? Yeah, okay, fine. Well, samurai, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this evening as we once more journey into worlds very much well travelled at this point. Hail, stray girl, hail, Earthheart, hail, hoodlum, and welcome each and every one of you, be you a chatter, be you a lurker, if you're watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archive. For those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we finished the story of this game. And then discovered that we've only done 99% of the map. We've missed a bunch of locations. Locations that I found quite a few of, but two elude us. Yes, we are literally streaming me trying to find the last two locations across the map of Hyrule this evening. And if we finish in good enough time, and we get the no holds barred done in good enough time, I might switch to Batman Arkham Origins. It depends, we'll see. We'll see how much time we have left, but before anything else, come, join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm that is the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set in the Switch. One moment. And as always, the Switch still needs to be turned on, so let's go! Shall we? Boop. I didn't forget my controller. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Violet Rain Beloved, welcome. Wait for the moment. Peeper, Final Fantasy VII Remake. God tier waifu. Don't care what people say, I like her new outfit. Also, I've been completely spammed with pictures of Tifa in a bikini the last couple of days. I don't understand why, but I can appreciate it. And yes, so you are revisiting every location to find which one you've missed. No! We're revisiting most of the caves. Perhaps if I'd switch the monster over to the correct setting as well. Tifa win! Yes, new bikini in-game. No, we have the dungeon map. The dungeon map shall guide us. The dungeon map still needs most of the caves on ticking. Oh, blast. Right. There we go. Also, glad you are enjoying the waifu fusions. I am very much indeed. The Shigo one was brilliant. Just love it. It was amazing. Right. So let us tick untick all of the caves. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Might be easier. Oh, right, okay. I know I've done all of the caves. Right. No, we're going to do this properly. We've got time, we'll do this properly. We also have the awesome Rito Village music, which I absolutely adore. And not just because it's got a clarinet in it. 60 streams. Also, glad you enjoyed the waifu views. Oh, well, I've already read it. 60 Tears of the Kingdom streams in a row. Yes. I mean, to be fair, you have as much time as you want, and I kind of don't want you to suffer with Arkham Oranges. I won't suffer with Arkham. I quite enjoy Arkham Oranges. However, I'm going to play it on hard mode, so maybe I will suffer with Arkham Origins, especially after a certain moment in the game. Right. I'm pretty certain I've got all of those, so I will... No, I'll do it properly. to start with the most compounded area of the game. As long as you don't 100% it as well. Well, it'll be my version of 100%. It won't be. I can't complete it. Literally, you can't complete Arkham Origins anymore. They turned all the servers off. So if you want to get every achievement in the game, tough. You're stuffed because you can't get any of the multiplayer ones. I could try for all of the challenge maps, I suppose. But I'm probably not. I'll probably just 100% the story, which means collecting all of the Enigma packs, which I've done before. It's not that bad. And yes, the Electrocutioner fight. Yeah, it's, well, we'll have to do it on hard mode. That'll be fun. Oh. Right. Got millions of cave left ones. Thing is, I should have probably done this when I was in work, on my lunch hour. Not that I get much of a lunch hour these days. Well, I'd try and use it to draw, I suppose. Still have a piece of... I've still got a Kerry piece to finish, actually. I am actually doing stuff, by the way. I'm not just sat here doing bugger all in the game for the sake of it. I am actually going through and doing things. Mainly on the dungeon map. You can't see it, but I am literally meticulously going through every single cave on the blasted map and unticking little wretches. Though at this point I am very tempted to just say, right, let's just do some caves, and I'll do the rest if I figure it out. Tell you what, I've done the west side of Hyrule. I've left Korok Woods all the way past Elden Akala, Lanayru, and Necluda and Faron unticked. So if I start up here, we'll split it in half, just so we're not just sat here for another hour. So, now the fun begins, as I go through each and every cave meticulously to figure out which one that we've missed. Yes, it is the Korok seed hunting all over again, only this time with caves. Right, Ice Foothills Cave, done. Ever a Great Skeleton? No, we've done that. Okay. For a minute there, I thought, wait, am I literally going to do this on the second cave? But no. Right, so there's these two here. Which I have indeed. Done. Then there is one over there. I also have now done. Then there is one down here. Done. This one here. Done. Then there are 4 here. Yep. Technically, I probably didn't even need to untick them now I think about it. Then there is one there. On this mountain range, we've got 3 here. Yep. One down here. Yep. Two down there. You get all those stupid desert holes? We're about to find out. And I have that one there as well. What, if anything, I've missed? If it's a single cave, well, we've done every cave because we've got every bubble frog. This is logic. However, the cave entrances aren't linked. So if we have a tunnel and we've only gone in through one entrance, and early on I didn't realize this, so I've gone in through one entrance and then ticked both entrances as done, but the game doesn't count both entrances as done. It counts only the one I went through. So I may well have snookered myself somewhere by just going through one cave entrance. So now we're in the process of figuring out if that is exactly what I've done. Because I am an utter dingus. It's either that, or I've still missed something down in the depths. Or I've missed a sky island. I suppose we will have to troll through the sky next to try and figure something out, because I've missed something. Evidently, I've missed something. I'm just not entirely sure what. Oh, we might come across it while we're down here. That's done. Done. Another cave over there. That's done. A couple of caves up here. I mean, it could be a chasm. Maybe I've missed a chasm and I've just not realised it. That's another port of call that I'm going to have to take at some point. I'll do that after this if I don't find a cave I've missed. Right, so we've done that, and we've done these three down here. I've done the Oasis Source. And I've done this one near the shrine. And the one beneath it. To be honest, the desert isn't a concern because all of these aren't cave multiple entrance places. They are literally just, well, apart from this one down here, which is stupid, but there we go. Right, there's two more here. Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Boo, 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 boo. There's the East Barrens. Yep. 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 One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all the East Barrens done. That one there. Then there's that one in the middle of the desert. That's done. And there's one behind the lightning temple. It's not often you get a lightning temple in Zelda, is it? Right. Then up on Spectacle Rock. Got that one. Then we've got the two. Ooh, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. Oh no. My hopes have been dashed. I thought for a moment, I found you, you blighter, but I haven't. No, I've got both of the entrances. Kokot Plateau Cave, Kokot Plateau Cave. Balls. Right, no, well, so much for that hope. Hey, Elden 10, welcome. There's a part 3? Yes, there is a part 3 to Journey's End because I've missed 0.9% of the map. So, oh well. So we're now in the process of trying to figure out what parts of the map I'm missing. Does the bridge have a name? Oh, that's a good point, Hoodlum. According to this, no. According to my insane admittance of never admitting defeat, we're going to find out. Ah, look. Dragon. I'm just tired of seeing layoffs, but it's pushing me more to take on the risk of doing the studio idea anyway because it makes me happy. Look, the studio idea will work so long as you use the actual definition of capitalism rather than what the world has become. Make a profit, but don't make egregious profit, and put most of that back into the business. If I remember, I'll try and find a clip of Linus talking on the WAN show about how he runs LMG, or how he ran LMG. Because that's the principle of it. They make a profit, but the majority they put back into the business. They pay the staff, they pays himself a wage, and that's it. And this bridge does not have a name on it. So that was a completely moot point. Oh, well, good to confirm that anyway. Right. Delete pin. Right, so done those four. Also, you're not a AAA gaming studio. I can't imagine you'd actually, if you went Happy Star, even though I am very tempted to always call it Lucky Star, takes off. I can't imagine you putting a bunch of. Hold on. I can't imagine you putting a bunch of microtransactions in your game because you're a proper gamer. Not a businesswoman. Well, technically you'd be a businesswoman. The modern interpretation of a businesswoman? Or businessman? Money grubbing? No, that's a disservice. There are plenty of legitimate businessmen and women out there. Yeah, I feel for PlayStation London Studios because they literally gave us an industry talk at my uni. Well, yeah, you have to wonder who made the call. Was it Sony of Japan or was it Sony of America? To be honest, it probably was Sony of Japan. They can be very cutthroat. Right, that cave on Mount Hilly is already done as well. Awakening, yeah. Great Plateau, Foothill Cave. This is going to take forever. Forever and ever and ever. Oh, I've got that bridge as well. At this point, I'd welcome me being an idiot and missing a bridge. Right, well, Colosseum's done, that's definite. That one there is done. Hey. Ranch Ruins Cave, yep. Ranch Ruins Cave, yep. Rabanoon Bridge Cave, yep. These two up north, well, over there, yep. And this one over, yep. Two by Hyrule Castle, yep. Yep. One at Lookout Landing, yep. Greenbelt Cave, yep. Microtransactions can be done fine, it's just that not the most profitable way to do them. Fair enough. Right. Yes. Yes, and yeah. Yep. Goku Hideaway, yep. Raku Village Cave, yep. Ring Ruins Lantern Lake, yep. Out behind the waterfall, yeah. Lanero East Road, yeah. Those two by the Ash Swamp, yeah. River. Oracle's Navel, yeah. Woods, yeah. Oh, right, that's all the ones that I have. No, there's one up there that I haven't double checked. No, no, I've done that one. Yep. Right. Death Mountain. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Yep. 1, 1. Oh, confused myself now. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Right. Okay. Then from there we have the Akal Citadel ruins. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then 2 more down. 1, 2. Yep. Then 1 in Tarrytown. Yep. 1 in Tarrytown. Down there. Yep. 1 on the coast. Yep. 1 on this coast here. Yep. There. 1 in the labyrinth. Yep. Ah, Outer Wilds. That's a marked location. Skull Lake, yeah. Tempest Gold, yeah. Rockwoods, yeah. Got to check Rock, yeah. Have you definitely got every hot spring? As far as I can tell, yes. Right. Zora's Domain. Castle under Zora's Domain. Yeah, I've definitely got that. Lake. Otto Lake. Lulu Lake. Reefer's Court. Yes. Shatterback Point. Yes. East Reservoir Lake. Yes. Great Zora Bridge. Yes. Ah. Hmm. 1, 2, 1. Yes. 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2. Yes. Sorry, I know this isn't the most riveting of stuff, and it's not the way I wanted this journey to end, but at the same time, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yes. 1, 1, yes. Alright, that's where else is pond. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Pluto's Crossing, yes. Bank of Wishes, yes. No, I found those ruins. Molino Sandbar we've also got. I'm starting to wonder if I have actually missed a cave at this point. 1, 2, yeah, that's... Oh, then there's one down there, yeah. Gun Lake, yeah. Yep. House Plateau, yeah. Taran, yeah. Winter Island, yeah. Nehru Bay, yeah. Got that one, yeah. Oh, got that one. Fantasy Island, Layers Bluff. It will honestly amaze me if I manage to miss a location on this map, because the bridges I can kind of understand, but most of the locations I would have crossed when I was going for the Korok seeds. That one, they count. Yes, that's Alpha Point. Yes. Little Islands. Bay. Tino Bay. Yes. Loshu Harbor. Yes. Cape Canals. Yes. Yes. Hmm. Pond. Anu Pond. Cliffs. Brecon Peak. Mount Gloria. Alice Spring. Yeah, I've got those two caves as well. I've got that cave down there. Lake Evan Forest, yes and yes. Flora Falls, yes. Ronas Forest. Yeah, no, that's the Florian Bridge. Yes, Lake Florian, yes. Fingy Fingy, yes. Aris Beach, yes. Rota Point, yes. Fingy's Land, Martha's Landing, yes. Ah. Spring of Courage, yes. Dracuzo Lake, yes. Damnall Forest, Dracuzo River, yes. Hanker Lake, yes. Sonai Ruin, yes. Sejoni Bridge, yes. Florian, yes. Sejoni Woods, yes. Gauchon Plain, yes. Gauchon Barrows, yes. Heron Lake, yes. Lake of the Horse God, yes. Horse God Bridge, yes. Ibra Bottle, yes. Common Shoreline, yes. No missing caves down here as well. Oh, Darabon Plain, yeah. Bridge, yes. Thingy Plains, yes. Peak, Mount Getting, yes. East Udo Mace. Granite Plains, Mount Floria, yes. Tibet Grassland, yes. Oh, yes. Valley, yes. Checked everywhere now. I don't think we missed a cave then. Just for my sanity, right. All creatures done. All monsters done. All material done. All equipment done. All treasures done. Where have my fabrics disappeared? No. No, the game can't possibly be that stupid. Any luck? We're about to find out. I'm suspecting I'm probably just grasping at false hope here, but it wouldn't surprise me at this point. Hello. Rework paraglider. Royal Hyrulean, Goron, Zora, Zonai, Korok, Hudson, Lucky Clover, Laura Lynn. There we go. Horse. Robbie's fabric, yes. Colton's fabric, yes. Right, I've handed them in now. Now I'm alright, sir. No, that was me being wishful. I thought for a moment there that the game would actually fix that. It was waiting for me to hand that quest in, but it wasn't. What am I missing? Laurelin Village ship. Good question. Is that even a location? I remember where it is now. I do not know. It doesn't have any marker on the dungeon map. Yeah, it's there. Does that mean the? Do you mean the general store? Because yeah. Oh, this gives me a counter. Hmm. 18 of 18, 139 to 139, 31 to 31, 60 to 60. You're missing Gamma Cove. Oh, am I? Where's Gamma Cove? Right, I've just found it on the dungeon map. No. Gamma Cove. Also, hail Palomino, welcome. There, I saw something next to Pamaral. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Pamaral Ruins, Gamma Cove, Gobi Shore. Ah. I'm not the only one pulling my hair out over this. Yeah, I know. Drat indeed. Let's try the sky. Right.
Right, raising Chain Islands. And Archipelago thingy, yes, I've done that. Bravery Island, yeah, I've done that. Labyrinth, I've done that. Mine, I've done that. Sky Archipelago, done that. Done Wellspring, done the Floating Fish Island. Valor Island. Yeah, I've done that as well, definitely. Done the Zonite Forge. Done the Thunderhead. Dragonhead and Thunderhead Isle. Yep, done that. Typically, there's just the Temple of Time. Oh. Starview, done. Courage Island, Light Scale, Light Cast. Yeah. Have you got the Starlock Bridge in Goron City? I believe I do, yes. Yeah, Starlock Bridge. So, I somewhat know your pain, Ezio. I had to do this for Bloodstained a week or so ago. The only advantage was PC, so I overlaid my game map to the completed one to spot the difference. Fair enough. Flip? Oh, right, alright. Flip, because I've already found that bridge. Have you got all the caves in the sky? There's no caves in the sky. As far as I'm aware. Where is a cave? Oh, that's a point. Oh, there are caves in the sky. Or at least they're on the Sky Island. Great Sky Island. And that's one that I might have missed one on. Hello. Wait a minute. Palomino might be onto something here. Palomino's onto something here. There we go. One. Two. Any more? Got those two. Got those two. I think Palomino may have just cracked this one. Or at least that's another, what, 0.4%? But I can't imagine there's 0.1% I've missed. What would be 0.1%? In typical fashion, it seems that we've ended where we bloody began. My phone going off as well. Okay, just an email. Oh. Come on, Lee. Why am I cold? Oh, balls to it. I can't be bothered changing my outfit. Right, so there should be a cave here. And there should be a cave. And this, of course, makes perfect sense when you think about it. Because where was the first place on the map I went? It was the Sky Island. What would I have not marked on the Sky Island? Right. Just have to find the blasted places now. I'm going in the wrong direction. Good job, Ezio. Do we think it's up there, or do we think it's down here?
I've already screwed up.
Oh, Pally, welcome, and cheers. I remember this trip. No, that can't be right. Oh, bugger off. There we go. Yeah, no, it's not right. I do remember this tree. I've been through this tree before. You son of a piffle widget. 99.95. I love being overpowered. And an opal. Fantastic. Right. That's another cave done. Just that one to get to now. What do you have today in the glass? I have a thing. Red wine. I have a Bordeaux, apparently. I assume that's what it is. That's Bordeaux written on the front of the bottle, so... Oh! Hello. You appear to be constructs. You're now dead, constructs. I'm freezing to death. I swear, if this one cave... I'm gonna let that live, but clearly Minoru had different plans. That is a cave.
Got it. Oh, Palomino. You glorious, glorious man, you. Yes, there we go. Take a swig of whiskey. Cheers, Palomino, and hail. All the hail for that. And on this auspicious occasion of this great monumental moment in the history of the channel, we must now pause. Yes, my friends, pause, and with great praise. Great hail, no, not to Saint Kevin, bless me to continue, nay, not even to the noble prophet Gary, but in fact to the noble knight Palomino, for he has figured out where we were missing the last 2 bloody caves of this map, of which I already said I'd probably missed a cave. I just never considered that I missed 2 of them atop the Sky Island. But nay, for in this moment we must also give pause. Pause and consider the werewolves who have been banished to the pit of Hades, where his mighty flaming head will bestow upon them a great light before he throws them into the river Styx. We must remember the vampiric overlords who overwatch and oversee all of these things, including the glorious... Now, I'm not going to finish that sentence. And of course, the great techno-necromancers, who have once again saved the day through their divine guidance, I am sure. And oh, we must also remember this. This upon this very evening, this evening of 7 months in the making, this evening, where we have faced trials and tribulations, where we have had, nay, not 1, not 2, but 3 parts to Journey's End, a first in the history of our noble travels across the multiverse and across the Vortex itself. Yes, my friends. But we must remember amongst all of these things, the great words of guidance, the noble words of guidance. What words, my friends? Why, these, my friends, these noble, these words that have been sealed, but now the chains have been loosed, the bridles thrown asunder, the binds released, and the seal broken. For these words are... Right! We're done! 100%! We're done. We are finally done. Right. Save. I will in a moment. Now, where do I end this? I know exactly where I'm going to go. What is your plan now? My plan is we are going to autosave, because the game autosaves when we travel. I am going to put my weapons away, and we are going to finish this in the time-honoured status of this channel, of the Vortex, of our journeys. Because what is a journey's end without a no-holds-barred? Of course. So there we go. Right. Where is me house? Right, time for us to sort all of this out. First. Hello! Yes, I wish to put Epona back in her stable. Na 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 na. So where will this game go now? Into the archive. Probably never to be played again, or if it is, in many years to come when I feel nostalgic. Hold on. So, not in the bin, no. You have served me well, Epona. You have been a noble steed of great power and wisdom, and for that, I give you all of my remaining golden apples. Okay, fine. Tell you what, opponent. Can I put the golden apples in your trough, or are you just not going to bother? There. Enjoy the golden apples, opponent. They are yours, but now and always. You're very welcome. What are you for? Ah,
Because I'm drinking red wine, I came prepared. Waifu of the moment! Samus Aran, Metroid. Why not? Actually, no. I changed my mind, for I'm entitled to do that. It's my channel, after all. I'm going to say Lady Pura, for this will be the last time we ever see Lady Pura. So what would you give this? A 10? An 8? A 7? I don't give ratings, but for this, I don't know. This is a good question, though. Right, next. Oh yeah, I had a Spurs Doom Spear. Oh, give me a minute. Mine. Wait. Never did get to use this to its full potential. Display. Display. Oh, shouldn't drop that. Display. Play. Play. Good. Play. That still looks awful, but whatever. You know what? I'm gonna put that right. Oops. Play. 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 There we go. There we have it. Oh, wait, no. One more thing, because I don't need to worry about it anymore. There we go. Might as well end on a high, mightn't we? There we have it. We did it, Mifa. We did it. And with that, we are going to save. Oh, Pine Peak, welcome. Congrats! I hope you show us the number of hours it took you to complete. Ah, well. We will save. We will quickly check the number of hours it took us. 405 hours plus. What game will be next? Batman Arkham Origins. And with that, we're done. And yeah, we're not done with the stream, by the way. We've still got plenty of time left, so I'll move on to the next game, but nevermore. Nevermore indeed. We're done. We are done. 7 months, 405 hours. He did it. We did indeed do it, Jamboree.
7 months, 405 hours, every main story mission, every side quest, every shrine quest, every map location found, all 1,000 Korok seeds, every cave, every bauble frog, every well, every piece of fabric, every single bloody armor upgrade, our house fully built. Have I missed anything? Every champion's weapon. We're done. Every mini boss, every single mini boss, every Koroks, all 1,000 Koroks done, every location found, sky fully done, every single light route. We have done everything this game has to offer, short of getting 999 of every item. No, we're not bloody doing that. Upgrades, every single one done. Every armor, every piece of armor unlocked, every piece of armor upgraded to max level. We're done. There is nothing left. We have finished. Still cheated. Little bit of cheating. Little bit of cheating. Admittedly, on one armor set. But I never said I was going to do this completely legit. I invoked the rule of bollocks. Hey, and for the record, the hardest farm, the bloody Lazophos Tales, we did legitimately. I'm taking that one. I'm taking that as a win. Did we use a glitch to get all of the soldier bloody horns? Yes, we did. Why? Because we've been at this for 7 bloody months. What do you expect me to do? Compendium. 100%ed. Done. There is nothing left. I'm glad I caught a stream a few minutes before the end of the time period, indeed. Bow to the daddy Nintendo and plead. Yes, we'll do that. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Right, now the question is, how am I going to do this no holds barred? Chat, you decide. Do we do the no holds barred with silence, or do we do it with the closing melody in the background? Because there's no title music for this. It is literally just silence. Compendium was the easiest part, yeah. Oh, and then all the bloody rupees we had to find as well. Oh, right. Closing music. Right, well, in that case, I'll have to think I'm going to do this then. Okay. Right, and as is tradition at the end of a journey, and boy, am I going to be rusty at this. Let's see how we go. Okay, Ezio. So, we'll probably base this off the music, but we'll go with it as it is. So, starting about here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to No Holds Barred. A very, very long time in the making. I must admit, the last one we did of these was about 7 months ago. I wasn't going to say 7 years, but at this point it very much feels like it's been 7 years. You join us on the evening, on the final stream, or at least whenever this was recorded, of The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, a game I have been playing since release. Maybe a week delayed because of finishing the previous game. I think it was Batman Arkham City of all things. Either that or Spyro, I can't remember. One of the two. It was a long time ago, and trust me, life has taken many twists and turns since then. But 405 plus hours later, 7 months, a lot of stress, a lot of pain, and me losing what remains of my sanity for the 15 millionth time, we are done. This was a full completion. This wasn't our normal 100% by my criteria. This was a full completion. Originally started by me saying, well, how hard could it be? And just eventually devolved into, if they want war, we'll give them war. So, here we are. What have we done? We have finished every main story mission, every side story mission, every single quest shrine. We have finished the compendium. We have found all 1,000 Korok seeds, which we will go to in a moment. We have done every single shrine, every single light route across the depths. We have found every single location marked on the map. We have found every single cave. More on that in a moment. We have found every single well. We have found every single bauble frog and stolen its gems and fed it to a strange little man. We have found every piece of paraglider fabric for upgrades. We have also found every single armor upgrade. We have upgraded every single armor to its max level. We've unlocked all 4 of the great furries, maybe 5, can't remember. We've unlocked the horse god. We have... What else have we done? There's been a lot. We have killed every single mini-boss across the entirety of the map. We unlocked every location in the sky. This was a big journey. Nintendo basically took this game and just bloated it. Oh, we found the Master Sword as well, but it's me. If anyone who's watching has joined me on any previous of our Zelda's journeys, you know how much I love the Master Sword. You know how much I love Fi. So, of course, I am going to have found the Master Sword. We got the Hylian Shield. We got a green tunic for Link. We had the Tunic of the Wild, of course, but we also had the Tunic of Twilight and the Trousers of Twilight with the Hat of the Wild, because I wanted to keep Link's actual look rather than make him look like Twilight Link, but that's neither here nor there. Look, I love Twilight Princess, by the way. That's my favourite Zelda game, but we're getting off the matter here. But yes. Sorry, it's been a long journey. But anyway, sticking with our usual path of course, what do I think of the game? Well, first of all, as sacrilegious as it may sound to some, I think I prefer Breath of the Wild in terms of the story. Now, don't get me wrong, the story had its moments. Towards the end of the game, well, the story along the way certainly had some really dumb moments. Can I go into spoilers? Maybe not, but sticking with the general idea, because I think everyone knows at this point, Zelda disappears. She ends up in the past. Now, there are 2 ways Nintendo could have done this. First of all, they could have had us just... Well, the way they went is they went with the same way they did in Breath of the Wild. You find the MacGuffin throughout the world, and you unlock memories, or in this point, visions of the past. So you see Zelda through cutscenes. The other alternative they could have taken, which is my preferred method, is we could have had a playable Zelda playing in the past, having her own side story running parallel to the events of this game, maybe making changes in the past, which we can later find in the future and see how she is affecting things before finding her way maybe through the Gate of Time. That would be nice. All the way back to the present for the final fight with Ganondorf, and we have a Wind Waker-esque Link and Zelda, or Twilight Princess-esque Link and Zelda fighting Ganondorf, at least through maybe one phase, but no, we don't get that. I won't spoil what we get, but we don't get that. I still think that idea was really dumb, and in actual fact spoils one of them, what was supposed to be like a really, oh my god, moments in the final boss fight, but we will ignore that for the moment. Mainly because of spoilers, but yeah, if they didn't do what they did with the Zelda in the past thing, then we would have had an easier time with that. It's been 7 months, can I? No, I'm not going to spoil it. Somebody might be watching this and never played the game, so there we go. Otherwise, there were certainly moments where we had, well, the champions. Not the champions from Breath of the Wild, of course not, but the new champions. Yunobu, Riju, Prince Sidon, and... I'm forgetting his name now. Talon. I think it's Talon. Basically, who wasn't actually the champion from Breath of the Wild. Really weird story choice, but there we go. But so we had those 4, but we actually had them in the fighting. It was nice. Oh, and Minoru. Okay, but thanks, chat. But okay, Minoru is a new character, so we'll gloss over for the moment. But yes, you have 5 companions in this game, basically, which is a nice change. We actually have them. That's coming in the... there is a point on that. I'll get to that in a moment. But yes, so starting with the easy stuff. Graphics, exactly the same as Breath of the Wild. The engine's the same. The core gameplay is pretty much the same. They have changed a few things with the new abilities. I miss the unlimited bombs. I'm going to put that right out there. I miss having a bomb app on my Puripad. That's what the Sheikah Slate's called of in this game for some reason. But yes, I miss having the bomb app. I miss having the... Well, we've got a miss stasis as well. Ultra Hand is very fun. Auto build, when you unlock it, is also very useful for map exploration. In terms of the abilities in the game's given you, I can't fault them. They have been fantastic. One of the most fun things if this game is using Ascend to get to places where I would have otherwise had to climb for hours, or using Ultra Hand to cobble together various bits and pieces. Brilliant. I get parts from places around the world, I can stitch things together. The physics on the vehicles is a bit hit or miss, a bit weird sometimes, but I can't fault it too much because it's fun. If I'm having fun, I'm not going to complain too much. Well, I am, because it's me and I complain at the drop of a hat, but I can certainly forgive the game on that point. Soundtrack is there's a lot of Breath of the Wild music here. There's not much in terms of original composition. It's a real shame. I get where they're going, by the way. I get the point of the whole ambience of the wild, but at the same time, I can understand that for Breath of the Wild, here you had the chance to make a really epic soundtrack. You kind of missed that ball, Nintendo. Well, it is what it is. So the soundtrack's a bit lackluster in places. You've got the favourite tracks from from Breath of the Wild, not Twilight Princess. That'd be nice, but no. You've got the core tracks from Breath of the Wild. You don't have any Kaz's theme, by the way. Kaz doesn't exist in this game. Really annoying. Same for the complete lack of Sheikah technology. Doesn't exist in this game. Where is it? Nobody knows. Nintendo just wrote it out of the game, just off the cuff. Just, yeah, the Sheikah stuff disappeared after the last game. Done. Don't appreciate it. Don't like it. In terms of lore as well, really, really hate where they've gone with the lore of this. I mean, the 10,000 years ago in Breath of the Wild was one of those things where you have to sit there and go, well, okay, fine, but I don't have to like it, but I can sort of crowbar and reshift the lore into making it work. With this game, I think one of the most egregious things I've found is that nobody remembers Link. There's a detachment between Breath of the Wild and this game. It's not a case of... There are two ways of doing it. You could have had the game assume that you 100% of the previous game and did every single thing and everyone knows who Link is. That's the good way of doing it, because then it makes the player curious, going, this person knows who I am. Why do they know who I am? Maybe they go off and buy the previous game. You see, I've missed a trick there, Nintendo. But instead, no, everyone has amnesia. People who should know Link don't know Link. You can understand some of the NPCs not knowing Link because Hyrule's a big place. Maybe these people never met Link in his previous journey. But then you've got core people who don't know who Link is, and that's really annoying and very disconnecting. It's basically saying, yeah, in the previous game, Link just went from point A to point B, saved the day, there we go, the end, and it's just... don't like it. But yes, well, I was going to... Oh, yes, gameplay. Also, in our completionist run, another really stupid design decision that actually led to us having 3 parts of Journey's End for this journey is the caves. Caves aren't linked. So, correction, cave entrances aren't linked. So if you find something called the Pit Cave, and you go in through one entrance, and there's a second entrance, once you complete the cave, the entrances don't sync. So you basically have to go into the cave twice in order for both entrances to sync together, which is, I suppose, maybe a minor gripe, but also really very annoying. So there we go. Why have I... Oh, that's okay. I can live with that. Sorry, I'm just distracted by something anyway. But, all in all, my ranting over, what do I think of this game? If you ever have the inclination to try and do a full completion of this game, don't. Never try to complete this game. Unless you are completely insane, or you have a lot of time to waste. Don't complete this game. Do all of the side quests. Go for it. Korok Seeds. If you're insane, sure, go for all 1,000. I don't recommend that. I put the same advice I put on Breath of the Wild's No Holds Barred. Don't do all of the Korok Seeds. Completely pointless. Do what you need for the upgrades. That's it. Unlock your entire inventory. Forget about the Koroks. Just leave them wherever they are currently hiding. You do not need to do them. Armor upgrades. Don't do all the armor upgrades. Lezophos Tails will be your ruining. If not Lezophos Tails, certainly the stupid... There's a new type of enemy. They replaced the Guardians. Not as good as the Guardians, I might add. They are Zonai soldiers. And you need to kill the Zonai soldiers in order to get tasty parts off them to upgrade your armor. I'm going to hold my hands up here and be honest. I did use a duplication glitch once in this game. It was our one invoking of the Rule of Bollocks, mainly because I couldn't invoke it on the Zophos tails, so we had to farm those legitimately, which took us several streams because the drop rate on the Zophos tails is so pitifully low. So yes, we used the duplication glitch to make ourselves a bunch of soldier horns, or at least enough for us to get the armor upgrade on the Zonai armor, which we have used maybe once in the whole 400 hours of this game. Don't do that. Pick the armor sets you like. Take your car armor sets. Fully upgrade the Frostbite set. Fully upgrade the Flamebreaker set. Pick a Link set you like, be it the Champion's Tunic, the Champion's Levers, or even the Armor of the Wild, or, if you so wish, I don't personally like it, the reward for the armor set you get for completing all of the shrines. Complete the ones you're going to use, ignore the rest, because you don't need to do them. You really don't need to do them. It is a lot of work, it's a lot of math, and you know what? The worst thing to farm in this game? But in the early days, we found a way of doing it. Rare taluses, by the way. Rupees. Rupees barely exist in this game, for the most part, but you need a lot of them. To be honest, the majority of the game, up to the armor upgrades, we also struggled because all of the base weapons are knackered. For story reasons that I can understand. I can get behind the reason the weapons are knackered, I can get behind the fact the weapons are knackered, I can get behind the degradation system on this principle. All the weapons were corrupted in the upheaval. Oh, there we go. That's why everything breaks in about 2 seconds. By the way, the Master Sword still breaks. Just throwing that out there. The Master Sword, after recovering in Breath of the Wild, after doing the Trials of the Sword, is back to what it was in the base game of Breath of the Wild. Not even post-trials. It is back to pre-trials levels. Apart from the final fight, where I think it's just got its invincibility turned up to max because you can't have the Master Sword shattering in the middle of the boss fight, but who knows? I don't. Maybe it does shatter, and I've just switched out to a different... Well, I did certainly switch out to a different weapon for a duration of the boss fight, but who knows? Maybe the Master Sword still gets tired in the middle of fighting Ganondorf, but we'll see. But oh well. Voice acting, fantastic. All the voice casts bring a brilliant aspect to it. Some of the dialogue, I'm looking at you, Zelda, is a bit flat, but for the most part, brilliant. The cutscenes, I can't fault them. They all work. Link and Ganondorf. Ganondorf just wins the show for his cutscenes. They're brilliant. I very much enjoy them. I enjoyed the few major... There's only a handful of cutscenes, but when they actually play, they're brilliant. Especially when the gang's all together. It's just... I just loved it. In terms of doing the temples, it's got the same issue as Breath of the Wild. I've just noticed it, I've just realised how long this No Holds Barred is going, but I've got 7 months of frustration behind me, so strap yourself in. This might be a long one. A feature-length No Holds Barred, if you will. But yes, in terms of the temples, the shrines, whatever, Breath of the Wild, you have the Divine Beasts, you find the 4 MacGuffins, you fight a final boss, the end. Same thing, basically. Though give the game its due, it did in fact give us something newish. We actually got temple puzzles. Admittedly, it was the same temple puzzle 4 times in a row. You go into the temple, you find the 4 MacGuffins, do a thing with the new ability you've unlocked, and then you get to the final boss. The final bosses were alright as well. Made a good use. It was a good teaching exercise of the champion ability that you later unlock after the fight. So I can get behind that. And having somebody beside you fighting the final boss, I can appreciate it. I appreciated them adding the champions, or at least the sages, as they are called, in this game. One thing I cannot abide, though, is binding every one of them to the A button. In Breath of the Wild, you had different sets of buttons to do different things. So Mipha automatically revives you if you fall in battle. Urbosa attacks with lightning strikes when you do a spin attack. Rivali, I can't remember what it was. I think you hold down the X button and then you jump into the air with a Rivali's Gale. Or Daruk, you just hold your shield button and it automatically turns on. With this game, no, you don't have that. You have to run up to the sage, talk to them with the A button, and then you can use their ability. Doesn't sound too bad in theory, but when you're in the middle of battle and you are all running around murdering enemies, trying to go, oh, I need a lightning strike from Riju, and then you have to disengage from the enemy you're fighting to go and talk to Riju to use their ability is a pain in the neck. Most of the time you can ignore them, by the way. You can just go off, or you accidentally trigger them because you press the A button, or catch the A button while you're in the middle of a combat encounter. When you encounter bosses, however, or enemies require champion ability to slay them, and there are a very small number of them throughout the game. Trying to get to the champion you wish to talk to is a pain in the neck, especially in the boss fights where the champion is running around, is running around, and then you have to disengage from the boss, dodging their attacks to talk to the sage in order to use their ability. Really dumb design decision. Or not so much dumb, lazy, because it's either a case that I'm going to have to go into the menus and turn the sages on and off, or I'm just going to have to be really careful with my button presses. The amount of time Tulin launched a bunch of things I wanted to collect across the map because I pressed the A button at the wrong time is... Anyway. Where was I going with this? Oh yes, do I recommend buying this game? Yes. I wouldn't recommend getting the collector's edition, because in fairness, I don't think it warrants it. It very much has the feeling of a very big DLC pack for Breath of the Wild. To be honest, it originally started as DLC for Breath of the Wild. I think it could have probably gone quite far as a DLC for Breath of the Wild, but I mean, there are ways they could have made it a sequel. The ending was nice. I appreciate the ending. I appreciate the secret ending we get, but at the same time, I don't know. I wouldn't go for the collector's edition, not unless you're a massive Zelda fan. For the base game, yeah, go for it. Don't complete it. The end of. Unless you're insane, don't complete it. You will ruin your day. Oh, no master mode, by the way, if you're looking for that particular challenge. Doesn't exist. Oh, and if you only did Breath of the Wild on master mode, like some muppet here, you're out of luck, because master mode isn't considered a proper save file and this game doesn't read it. So that fancy champions picture we got at the end of the Trial of the Sword, or not Trial of the Sword, at the end of the Champions Ballad, yeah, we completely lost that. We got Epona though, so that's alright. The game does pull from Breath of the Wild if you're on the same Switch console, but there we go. Anyway, I have rambled and ranted long enough. Hopefully I've given you an idea of some of the trials and tribulations I've had with this game. I can honestly say that now I have finished everything in it, I will not be revisiting Tears of the Kingdom for a very long time to come. Maybe ever, but time heals all wounds and all that. But yeah, have I had fun? You know what? I've had fun moments. When I've been playing the story, I've honestly had fun. When I've been exploring some of the locations early in the game, I've had a lot of fun. Towards the end, however, the game became a bloated mess. It felt very padded. It felt like Nintendo was basically testing my patience with this completion run. It felt like this is a game that's not designed to be completed. They've just taken the Ubisoft style of throw a bunch of stuff into the game and no Muppet's ever going to actually complete it all, but there we go. I've got there in the end. At the end of the day, though, did I have fun? Yes. Fun. I wouldn't have stuck through this game as long as I have if I wasn't having fun. There were challenging points. There were points where I thought, why am I doing this with my life? But at the end of the day, if I only... Given my time again, if I wasn't insane and decided to do a completionist run of this game, if I only did the story and what I have already recommended previously in this video of just doing all the side quests... Compendium was easy, by the way. Once you've got rupees, just buy all the photos. But, oh, there are about 2 photos at least that you can easily miss. Bear that in mind. But yes, given my time again, if I didn't do a full completionist run, I think I would have had fun with this game. Do all the story? Marvellous. Do all the sub-stories? Easy. Upgrade the armor sets that I want? Bit annoying, but I can live with it. All 1,000 Korok seeds? No. All of the bauble frogs in the caves? That was a bit of a push. Not gonna lie, that was a bit of a push, but we got there in the end. All of the wells for a snow globe. Yeah, fun. Oh, by the way, Korok seed reward. Oh, you're gonna love this. Yes, it's the same as Breath of the Wild. I don't feel bad about spoiling that. It's the same as Breath of the Wild. You probably already knew that. Brilliant, beautiful people as you are, but yeah, it's the same as Breath of the Wild, so have fun with that. But yeah, story-wise, it was fun. I enjoyed it. There were stupid moments. Of course there were stupid moments, but I enjoyed it. Will I want to visit again anytime soon? No. Not in the slightest. But then again, that's just me. Anyway, with that said, I have ranted and rambled long enough. This is probably by far the longest No Holds Barred we have ever done here on the channel. So with that said, with that done, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful, well, evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are. Thank you very much for listening to me as long as you have, and may you all just be brilliant out there. Anyway, with that said, with that done, to each and every one of you, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.